The raging winds of a hurricane, intense blizzards, or the suffocating heat of a drought? These are some of nature's most terrifying displays, but they often pale in comparison to the fastest winds on Earth: tornadoes. These spinning columns of air can turn fields into wastelands, uproot trees, and devastate entire cities. It's a force of nature like no other, but according to survivors and experts, you can prepare for a tornado. Let's find out how. The first thing any seasoned meteorologist or storm chaser will tell you is that understanding what a tornado is essential. Without this knowledge, any survival tip may fall short. Tornadoes can form without warning and even without rain, developing in mere minutes and leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. How do tornadoes form? Tornadoes often appear in summer when the ground is warm and the upper atmosphere is influenced by cold winds from thunderstorm supercells. The collision of warm and cold air currents creates a rotating cloud that descends in the shape of a funnel. When that funnel touches the ground, it becomes a tornado, sucking up debris and wreaking havoc on everything in its path. Believe it or not, a tornado can reach up to 2 miles wide, with winds exceeding 300 miles per hour. Imagine trying to outrun that. The best way to ensure your safety is to be aware of your surroundings and have an emergency plan. In the United States, there's a region known as Tornado Alley that's especially vulnerable, but these storms can strike almost anywhere, even in winter. Meteorologists use Doppler radar to detect rotating storm clouds from over 160 miles away. When tornado warnings are confirmed, alerts are issued, and that's your cue to act. Underground shelters are the safest option, especially for F3 tornadoes or stronger. The categories of tornadoes and their dangers. There are 6 categories of tornadoes ranging from F0 to F5 in intensity. An F0 may cause only minor damage, while an F3 already poses serious threats, tearing off roofs and hurling cars. The rare F4 and F5 tornadoes are the most destructive, capable of ripping buildings from their foundations and tossing vehicles nearly 300 feet or 100 meters into the air. What to do in an emergency? If you're caught off guard by a tornado while driving, don't try to outrun it. Instead, drive at a 90-degree angle from its path. If it gets too close, abandon your vehicle and find shelter in a ditch covering your head. Contrary to some myths, opening your windows to equalize the pressure is a big mistake. It actually makes it easier for the wind to tear your house apart. Another misconception is that smaller tornadoes are less dangerous. Many devastating tornadoes are less than 300 feet wide or 100 meters. Size doesn't matter. All tornadoes are dangerous. Preparation is key. Keep an emergency kit at home stocked with a rain poncho, flares, a first aid kit, flashlight, radio, and enough supplies for at least 3 days. Being prepared can mean the difference between life and death. What about you? Have you ever witnessed a tornado? Share your experience in the comments. If you learned something new today, like the video and share it with a friend. And don't forget, there's always more to discover on the awesome side of life. Click on one of the videos on the screen to explore more amazing content. Closing music.